Welcome to Technical Configuration 1. In Technical Configuration 1, this is a lab-based course where we'll be working in virtual machines to help your understanding of the software. Those who are afraid of death by PowerPoint, not happening here. Our goal with this course is to help improve people's performance, and we tend to find that graduates of this course and people who pass the certification are about 40% less likely to generate tech support calls. And the tech support calls they do generate tend to be much more, yeah, that's really a problem, as opposed to, how do I do X, Y, and Z? So what we'll do is, through this course, we're going to improve your proficiency. The way in which we're going to do this is we're going to start with machines. They have Windows installed on them. We're going to go from that blank Windows install to installing the software, getting our storage configured, our cameras configured, getting everything else all the way up from user permissions to video walls and so forth set up. And by the end of this course, you'll have touched every major component of the software. Day one, we start with that blank. We move through these components, and then we'll call it a day. We're not going to stay longer than 5. I know some people are like, oh, we'll be out of here by 5. Day 2, we're going to cover these components. Now, day 3 looks a little bit different. What we tend to find is that quite often people attend the class. They get the chance to do this, they get to learn, they feel very comfortable when they attend the class. And then they don't get to touch the software for 6 months, and they feel less comfortable. Now, in an ideal world, you would get to touch the software again in 6 months, but that doesn't always happen. So day 3, what we're going to do is we're going to reset the machines back to the state they were in when you walk in right now. And we're going to rebuild them. So you'll get a chance to practice, a chance to do it again in an environment where the stakes are low. If you blow up my VMs, it doesn't matter, they're VMs. They get destroyed and wiped. So it's a chance to practice, but in an environment where the consequences are non-existent, really. So it's a safe place to practice without having to worry about stressing someone over your shoulder. As to why I teach this course, my name's Tom McDonald. I'm a technical instruction engineer for Milestone. What that means is that I'm on the road 3 weeks out of 4 delivering training classes. And the reason that I teach them is because I have 16 years industry experience at this point. I've done very small implementations from 4-camera analog capture card based systems working in the most pain in the ass verticals, all the way up to large school districts, which were 5,000 cameras in the first wave, 2,500 in the second wave, and 8 integrations, not including camera stuff. So I've worked on very small projects and very large projects. I've worked in verticals ranging from retail, oil and natural gas, schools, and so on. The reason that they bring me in for this is the real world experience. We're not just going to cover how do we do something, but why. Why would I do it this way as opposed to this way? What are the benefits? What are the things that are going to cause you in the field to get frustrated? Where can I save you potential frustration? What are the things that you can do and implement now to save you headache later? So that's why we're here. We're going to cover that material.